is all we ask.
I will try my darndest. And like I said, if at any point it becomes too much, just say, "Hey, Pandora, mute." Of course, the kids will be going to bed here shortly, so it'll be a little quieter.
Right. That's a thing.
So we just gotta act like we're talking to Bailey. Got it.
Again, y'all are on headset, so they can't even hear you.
Uh-huh.
Thank God. My children have this weird issue that anytime mommy's talking on the phone, if they hear the person, all of a sudden that person becomes either auntie or uncle.
Oh, lovely.
Yep.
They
That
don't
sounds
even
familiar.
see the person. Just all they gotta do is hear it. Auntie, uncle. Yeah, sorry, no, no, God, stop, no.
Wow, that sounds familiar, Alec.
What? Uncle John.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm getting your apple juice so we can get your butt ready for bed so that when mommy has mommy time before daddy gets home.
Okay, then. Um, with the means, and I'll place your guys' tokens accordingly, whatnot. You guys had, as far as my memory goes, because it's been 2 weeks, every time, you had arrived into the coast of Zamor, and upon which you had done a means of shopping and attending to the means of your mana. On the additional note, there was a means of a fight that broke out between two
Yep.
dragons.
Oh my.
Averted means of much damage because our part-time wizard over here had memonized it accordingly.
Yeah.
And with the means, you managed to defeat the one dragon, Arzel calmed the other dragon, and you guys managed to catch the rider that was on the dragon. And that's essentially where we left off.
Interrogation.
Yes, you brought the means. Yep. I'm guessing, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that you guys brought your captive back to the manor.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
All right.
Interrogation time with the captive and Arzel.
And Sebastian.
So I'll place.
No, it was.
We have to interrogate Sebastian.
No. No.
I'm so sorry. I get names confused all the time.
If
We're gonna have to
me
interrogate
for some reason,
Sebastian.
I have an entire script plan out. Do not fuck with me.
Alright, I guess we have to interrogate Sebastian because he's acting suspicious.
Oh, bet.
Or, as you can say, sus.
Don't. Oh God, no, the memories.
Don't worry, we got the barbarian off to the side waiting around the corner.
We know where she lives.
So, shall I kick things off?
Go for it if you wish.
Okay.
Considering
I have...
Waiting for the roll to pop up like, yep, that's a confirmed hit. I kick him in the shin.
Considering I have extra time, I'm going to continuously try to charm him.
Oh boy.
Are you trying to charm again? The captive?
Yep.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to charm the captive?
Because if he's charmed, he has to be honest with me.
True. Okay, wait, first, can we try my thing? Because that's obviously gonna work. Can we try my thing first? It's nothing bad, I just want to make sure that he regrets even living, so.
And just to help with the means of the scene, I believe that you guys would have a means of him being tied up onto a chair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just
Or
making
to
sure.
a pillar. Or to a pillar.
Okay. Kaz, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception, 17.
17. I would say that you do take means of notice of one of the maids is seeming, and because you are proficient with insight, seems a little aggravated.
Looks at her. Do you have an issue?
Kinda. And she does point to the means of the floor for around where he's standing and where the rest of you are also standing.
What about?
What is it? Is there blood? What's on the floor?
Nothing.
Lots,
It's probably
lots of
freshly
dust
cleaned.
and lots of mud
Huh?
that you are tracking into a nice clean floor.
Cast prestidigitation.
Okay, you cured up yours.
Oh, I was doing the floor.
Yeah, it's like 5 foot.
Yeah, it's like 5 foot. You would be doing that with every individual whatnot.
Ah,
To which he would tell you, no worries, I will have it clean again. Just let me
sorry
know when
for
you are
the
done.
inconvenience.
She would perform a means of a bow and would walk away into the next room.
She does not want to see that mess right now.
Kitty Blaber!
If you make that much of a mess, release some extra for her. Money, I mean.
Well, it's everyone's boots,
can pay-
everyone's clothing. When
They
was the
can
last time you
vary.
guys cleaned your stuff? The only one who really has precipitation would be Kaz.
Both me and I think Kohan took a bath the moment we got here while the others were shopping.
Fair enough.
What
So-
about your clothes? Did you wash your clothes?
Well, duh. What's the point of bathing and then putting on dirty clothes
You
after
bathe with
that?
your clothes on?
It's drip drop dry.
No.
What?
It's a reference to a movie. I'm sorry. Please continue.
Anyways, if you wish to start, I guess you can. Just leave his vocal cords intact.
Will do.
He
Sebastian's,
lies.
Sebastian's gonna turn to the guy.
Okay.
So, have anything to say for yourself?
He would speak in Elvish. Kusa hundi sin hunsa.
Yes, I speak Elvish.
And what is he saying?
Oh, you speak
Oh.
Elvish too?
Yeah, I'm half elf.
Well, just because you're half elf doesn't mean that you have Elvish. You could have set up your characters accordingly, but just making sure.
No, it does. I have Celestial, Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
Okay, good to know. So, for all of you that understand Elvish whatnot, he says, "You look very much like a twig that I can use as a toothpick."
Okay, Okay, I'm going to now read this entire giant script I wrote at like four like a few hours before.
Okay.
Listen here, you sorry piece of shit. You're the scum, and I'm saying this in Elvish, by the way. Okay.
Okay.
Listen here, you sorry piece of shit. You're the scum under my boot. I didn't tie you up to hear your dad's weak pull-out game. If I wanted to hear something, I would go flashbang to sped classroom, you dumbass. I hope you. I'm not gonna say anything else, but yeah.
Okay. He would have means of one eyebrow raised accordingly, looking at you, going, turning around towards Kaz whatnot. He don't get laid very much, does he?
God damn it!
I don't think so. Saying to him in Elvish.
Yep.
I'm gonna smack both of you so fucking.
This is I need some popcorn. This is good.
I'm gonna smack you too. I swear.
Bring it on, Twig.
Okay. Anything else?
He's going to turn back to the guy. Okay. Who do you work for? Where is he? Can you show us where he is?
Why would
Did
I
you just-
tell you that?
And why not?
I mean, some people get killed for having loose tongues.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you seem like the jabbery type.
I have my secrets, alright? But, you know, it's either you die, before you tell us, we charm you into telling us, or you show us where he is and you live.
Charm me? Do I look like a frickin' human to you, half-elf.
Sebastian's gonna take out his dagger and start slowly cutting this guy's arm. Repeat that.
Oh, give it to me more, you little twig.
Collecting it.
First of all, you're a masochist. Second of all, he's going to take his grab his throat and like slice it open just a tiny bit to have a little blood going down. Do you really want to die for this? Truly?
At least if I die was not, it'll be a case of honor.
Honor my ass! Your dumbass crashed a dragon in the town square and got captured by me, the twig. That's not honor. That's just being a dumbass. Okay, you know what? I'm done with this guy. Someone else do something with him.
That's why I
Lay
told
down
you,
on that
let
couch.
Kaz handle it.
That was
Yep.
rather quick. I think your resolve needs some resolve.
I'm still gonna torture him
Fucking
just later. Get the information out of him, please.
Very well.
And for you, Kaz?
So, looks at him dead in his eyes and does not break contact. Because I can't remember how that went.
Excuse me.
Will you tell me why you decided to attack us?
You mean attack her dragon?
You're the one who appeared in the town square.
No, they crashed my well.
And you're the one who simply got in my way against my target.
Why are you after her?
Because it's not natural.
What isn't?
He would avert his gaze. And no response.
I guess I'll repeat the question. What is not natural?
The bondage with the means of a dragon. Or in this case, dead dragons.
Wait, what?
And who sent you after her? Or are you acting on your own accord?
I guess the term is as they say. Silence is its own argument.
I would like to,
Backhand him.
I would like to cast Charm Person on the second level on this guy, please.
Let Kaz finish.
Sorry.
So I backhand him.
Okay. Nah.
Are you sure you wish to stay silent? Because things can get a lot more interesting from here if you choose to be.
What I do for means of my people. If I die, then so be it.
And who are your people? I am trying to be nice here. If I let that one over there have his way, let's just say you might not come out of it alive.
Not like I care. Many others before me have died just because of a simple viewpoint.
And what viewpoint is that?
He averts his gaze again.
Very well. I will cast Charm on him.
Alright.
Charm person on him.
Bear in mind, he has a means of an elf, so he gets advantage. What's your DC?
Trying to find it. Okay, guess I'm stupid. What's DC again?
8 plus your proficiency bonus, which should be 4,
Oh,
plus your spellcasting modifier.
okay, so if I cast it at a... Yeah, I'll just start with the normal cast, so that'd be... Modifier?
Yeah, your spellcasting modifier. You're a sorcerer, so charisma is your modifier, is what you need.
So +5, so +4, that's 9 plus 8.
So 17.
Yeah.
Okay. And he has advantage. Because Fey ancestry. And that is a 17 in total. So it failed.
Okay, very well. You wish to be persistent. I will ramp it up. I will use a 3rd level.
I don't think...
I think
Or
that just
maybe I can't do that with Charm Person.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I don't think it ups...
increases the amount of people.
Yeah. It's how many people you can charm at a time. But yeah, like he can... Yeah, I mean, he could roll again, whatnot.
Oh yeah, it is just additional people. Okay.
That time, that's an 18. So that's another fail.
You may be tough. You may be tough, but eventually you will succumb.
May I cast, Charm Person?
Be my guest.
Okay, I cast it. DC is, 17.
17?
I cast that at 2nd level as well.
Okay.
Well, there's no sense.
Yeah. Unless if you're just choosing that spell slot for the purpose of it being saving your first level slots.
True. Fine, 1st level. Doesn't really make a difference.
19 this time.
Wow! Okay, I'm
This
doing
guy's
it again,
tough.
then.
What's that?
I'm gonna cast it again.
Okay then. Okay, I'm not even going to roll for a second time because that's an 18.
Oh my god. Can we kill this guy already?
No.
No,
it
you
doesn't
may
make
not
any
kill
sense.
him. We need answers. However, I think we'll give him some time to reflect upon his things. So if you wish to maim him in the meantime, feel free. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Just be sure to keep him alive and talking.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I won't do anything serious to him.
What are you looking to do?
I'm gonna watch him.
Okay. Do you have water on you?
Water?
Yeah. You said you're going to water him.
No, he
Watch.
said
Oh, watch.
Oh, watch. I didn't hear the ch in there. I heard water.
To
I'm
be
like...
fair, so did I.
What is he?
I
a
was
household
thinking
plant?
waterboard.
That was my thought. It's like, okay, apparently you guys are seeing him as a plant? Oh, okay.
Oh, But you know, trails need to be watered at least twice a day.
Apparently. Alright, he would sit there in just silence, whatnot, gazing at all of you.
So, what do you do for a living besides some assassination?
Well, I went upstairs.
Okay.
I'm taking a break before I kill him.
Wait, no, that's my job. Sebastian's gonna sit right in front of him.
Okay.
So what do you do for a living besides from assassination, I guess?
The only thing that I do, which is live.
Seems boring, but exciting at the same time. Any family, or you by yourself?
Are you proficient with insight?
Let me check. I am not. I'm half proficient, so.
Arzel?
Give me a second here. Insight. Where are you? There. Yes, I am proficient.
You see a reaction from him, whatnot, which seems more irritated, but he goes back to a quick calming stage.
Oh, so he doesn't
Couldn't
like
say.
when we talk about his family.
Alright, I'm getting a little sick of this. I'm gonna bury an axe in his leg.
Hold on. Okay, calm down. Okay, take it nice and slow. Once we do everything we can, then we bury an axe in his leg. You will have
Yeah,
your
it
fun
is.
shortly. Just calm down, please.
So, we burying an axe or later?
Later, please.
Okay. Alright, anything else that you want to do, say, or whatever?
I asked him before, you have any family or just by yourself?
His response to that was, couldn't tell you.
Just let me know when you're willing for me to come back when you're done. I'll basically initiate that as the 10-minute mark.
Okay.
Okay, so no family, no social life, basically, because you don't want to do anything besides live and assassinate. Is your life really that boring? Really? For a guy that does an assassination, I think your life really that boring? Really? For a guy that does an assassination, I think your life would be more extreme, especially if you ride on a dragon.
He's still in
Okay.
clothes.
What is that supposed
I
to
figured.
mean?
That's a stupid idea.
Well, I didn't hear anybody make any additional quotes to it, or additional information.
But what now?
He's still in his outfit.
So strip him.
I mean, you got him tied to a chair, so unless you're going to go through the process, whatnot.
I ain't stripping him. Well, I'm gonna remove his weapons, but that's about it.
That part I figured.
I think you could strip him of his shirt and his pants. See if he has any hidden markings.
Okay.
Do you guys not think about this?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So I figured it was a case to where you took all of his stuff, whatnot, but left his common clothes.
Yeah, I'm taking his pants and his shirt.
Okay. Doing so, you see means of markings all over his body.
Do you really strip the guy to down to his underwears?
Dude, we take that too.
No.
It would be funny, but no.
Yeah, it'll be a freaking embarrassing for everybody present.
Markings.
And with
Why
that
is
much
this
time,
all
that'd be
wrong?
10 minutes.
Sebastian's just gonna look at the guy. Why do you have markings all over your body? Is it like a birth thing or?
Could say
Your
that.
living's gonna tell you.
Could say that.
Yeah, I didn't say it. Talking to him.
No, I said you could say that.
Isn't that was his response?
Yeah.
I get it now.
And cause this would be the 10-minute mark because of the stripping time.
just cut the crap off him.
I figured that. But you still
Yeah.
have to, like, pretty much rip it off of him from the... Because you still have him tied down.
Fair.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. That was the 10-minute
So-
mark.
Oh, okay. So I come back downstairs.
And you would see him pretty much only in his underwear and tied.
Well, I wasn't expecting to get to that till later.
Okay, Kaz, first of all, what do you mean by that? Second of all, we're just seeing if he had any markings.
First of all, that's not the point. Second of all, let's get back to this. We're wasting time.
Okay.
No, you guys.
Alright.
Come on, man.
I just asked him some simple questions. He's a hard cookie to crack. It's either you kill him, we put him to sleep, or something. I don't know.
No, we won't kill him.
Alright.
That would be a waste.
Okay.
I do have an ultimate solution to this, possibly, but it's my last resort.
If it's a last resort, don't use it. The last resort seems important.
That's what he just said.
So, are you willing to talk to me now, or are you gonna be stubborn as ever?
I don't know. Am I going to be continued to be shamed in this household among the means of other people? Am I going to be continued to be made the symbol of foolishness from you, whatever you call yourselves?
As a person walks into the room wearing a full cloak with a bell. Shame. That's they're ringing it.
Oh,
One
my
moment,
word.
sorry. Out of game.
And this time I am prepared because this is entertaining and I have popcorn.
Ooh. I do not. I
I'm
have
gonna
pickles.
check my popcorn. Give me a second.
Wait, we lost somebody. Oh, Puss is gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he said he.
he'd be back.
Oh, okay, I missed that part, sorry.
No worries. Ah. Is there anything that you want to do, Arzel? Because it's you and Kohan at the moment. Excuse you.
Not exactly, I'm just gonna
Yep.
wait for
Excuse me.
the results. of
Well,
that.
I don't have popcorn, but I have an almost empty 2 liter of Coke, so that's fine.
Hey, that
That's
counts.
what I was saying.
Mhm.
I'll just wait for the result of the interrogation.
I must have left by accident.
You did.
You did.
Anyways. So. Well, I can't do much about past indignities done. However, if you answer the questions truthfully, I can give you your clothes back and easily make this easy on you.
He's gonna need new clothes.
Yeah, he kind of ripped him off with the means of... essentially, as I feel it, whatnot, you used your axe to just rip off his clothes and
I
whatnot.
can mend them.
Yeah, you could.
5-foot cube, whatnot. Or no, not 5-foot cube. I think it's like 5 inches or some shit. Anyway. He would just look at you and was like, what's the point? My people have suffered
What do
for
you
so
mean?
long. What's the point?
Who are your people? I can't help you in any way if I don't know the details.
I would say for you, Arzel, you can tell that these markings are not of Drow.
Oh. So he's not from my clan after all.
Fine. I'll do a knowledge arcana check on him. See if I recognize the symbols.
Okay.
Either you can roll or I can roll.
Oh, you go ahead. You have your character sheet, whatnot.
12 on the die. With 7. 19.
19.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say that makes the DC accordingly. These designs that are on him, they are the means of tattoos, and they do belong to the means of the Elvish. Drows, perhaps, or not drows, but wood elves, perhaps.
Are you perhaps a wood elf?
You do see him as he doesn't respond, but he gives off a means of a smile.
Ah, so I am correct. Alright, character, can I translate the tattoos?
They usually are a means of a symbol of like what they are, for like either sacrifice, warrior, priest, follower,
And what
gatherer type
And
of
what-
deals.
and what's his symbols?
His is kind of a mixture, and with the means of a 19, I'll give you this. It seems like a mixture between warrior and sacrifice.
So, out of character. Sacrifice, do you mean he was sacrificed, or he sacrificed something?
Could be taken as either or.
So I see the signs for sacrifice there. What did you sacrifice?
He would tilt his head downwards, but still maintaining eye contact with you. Tilt it a little bit to the left and go, me.
To what end?
However far I can get.
What? Sorry, didn't really hear the first half of that.
As far as I can get.
So are you trying to sacrifice yourself for power, or?
He'd close his eyes and just shake his head. As far as your insight goes, because I know that you are proficient with insight, whatnot, he is irritated by the idea that you do not understand, nor probably will be able to comprehend.
There's many ways to do sacrifice, so if you can elaborate.
Whatever gets my people back to where they belong.
And you seem to have an issue with her. Is this some kind of conflict I know not about between... Out of character, do I know she's a drow?
Well, I mean,
Arzel?
the thing is-
I mean, she looks like a drow.
Yeah.
Seems like a drow.
I did
Oh.
mention it before in front of you,
Yeah.
so yes.
Yeah.
Is there some kind of conflict between your tribe and the drow?
To a degree. They're the main reason for our, well, I guess you can almost call it extinction.
Which is weird because last time I checked, I didn't even know you existed.
He would look at you and just but a face of disgust.
Your... Go on. I'll let you go.
Alright, sorry. Listen, kid. Just because she's a drow does not mean that she's the one who killed your people or whatever. She's just part of a race that's done bad things. Everyone is part of a race that's done bad things. Don't just single out one person.
The ticket, though. We don't. We didn't. We do our own thing. I don't see how we are to blame for the Wood Elves' extinction.
And being honest, it's probably some like outside war that most Drowns don't know about. So might be that.
And what caused it? Why would the Drow fight with you? Because last I knew, Drow and Elves did not have an aggression pact.
Oh no, they didn't have the means of aggression towards each other. Not until one man who got so greedy with the means of his own dragon that he couldn't part from it. And we had to be dragged into your bullshittery.
Bullshittery. Sure, whatever.
It
So-
sounds like your anger is at a particular person rather than, well, for instance, her.
Those who have the
Would
dragon
not-
belong to the means of the dogma, to which they are all at fault.
How is the dogma at fault? I would like to know that. So go ahead, educate me.
He is claiming because some other race did it that all of you are responsible.
Oh, no, he's right. The dogma is a rite of passage. I just want to know how that has anything to do with Wood Elves. Or his tribes, or whatever.
And perhaps you haven't been the means of outside of this country. Maybe you should take a look at the means of the cataclysm that happened in Neperon. The land there has its means of the biggest historical mark.
Which is
A dead wasteland.
so what? Like a desert?
Worse.
A warpath? Like
Like a burnt field?
More like a corrupted one.
ooh.
Out of character, I have to ask. Is this the fire I set?
No.
Imagine. He's the one who started all of this.
I can understand the viewpoint for that, but no. No, he talked about in regards to the kingdom of Neperon.
Doesn't ring a bell.
So we established that. Oh, would I know Neperon?
I believe so, seeing as how that's who you were hired from, where Zealot currently lives.
Ah.
Oh, okay, so the name.
So he has
doesn't ring a
issue with
bell.
our boss.
Not exactly. He was using Neperon's dead wasteland as a means of an example for the means of history.
So what? The guy who hired you guys took credit for someone else's stuff for war or whatever.
Probably.
That makes sense.
So,
So,
okay, out of character, I'm not exactly sure what else we're trying to get out of it now.
sorry, I had to adjust here.
Because we've gotten most of the information we need out of him.
Do what you want with them. I don't care.
No, if we got the information out of him, he's just like dead weight, right?
Hold up, he is not dead weight.
Leverage.
So, what if I give you the power to be able to exact vengeance?
You are but a fool. Varys is dead. The only thing that we want is his means of his beginnings, his offsprings, essentially, in a way of matter of speaking, to cease existing.
So you want to kill his kids?
And what if I can give you that option to be able to attempt it better.
Oh, so.
All it would take is but a kiss.
He is suspicious.
And so I would lean forward.
Oh my god.
He'd bring his head back.
This is what you desire. War and rampage and power to be able to exact it. I am offering it.
We don't want war. We want our home back.
You should. Then
My
why are you so
people-
far away from home?
Because we were driven there. Because we are capable of hunting.
Then just set up a new home. If your old home's destroyed, just set up a new one here. Or wherever the camp is.
If you are willing to set up a new home, I do have an ideal location that you guys could inhabit.
Be curious. And where is that?
Crap, I gotta see. Out of character, I gotta see the map again.
It should be right
What
on
was the
Discord.
other?
Was the other countries?
Where my mine is, because the northern half of that is
Alta.
yeah, it's but
Coast
the
of
northern
Alta.
half of it is uninhabited.
Oh, where the burnt forest is?
It can grow back.
I mean, don't widows have some like sort of magical properties or whatever? Couldn't they just grow
Yeah.
back faster?
Do you know the coast of Alta? As he says to him.
Yeah, I would know of it.
Well, we happen to control a very large portion of that, and it's the vast amount is actually uninhabited. So if your people are looking for a new home as opposed to mutual destruction, I do not think we would care if you lived there.
We have no means of any desire for this part of the country. Or any part of Zamor, to be precise.
Come on, it'll be fun. I mean,
So
it's
you-
uninhabited, all that. Can I
Yeah.
roll persuasion?
I'm pretty sure for the means of fun. I'm sure it was fun for Varus Nodal to perform his acts.
Okay, not fun, but you know what I mean. You guys can set up a new home. You guys can live there, right? And not be disturbed because since we own it and no one else does, no one's gonna bother you. Could I roll persuasion on that, please?
Sure.
That is a 24.
24?
Yeah, unnatural.
Oh,
My
with,
persuasion is 13, so.
with his DC whatnot, I don't think I don't think that would make it.
Okay, huh?
Fine, I will try diplomacy with it.
Thank you.
I'm a hand sell a potato.
Okay.
Why are you giving me a potato?
If you refrain from attacking our comrade again, I have no problem with you guys creating a new home there, but that's what it would be, is a new home. And as to be blunt about it, your old home is no more. Would it not be more beneficial to your people to make a new as opposed to fighting and dying over the old. And for diplomacy,
You know nothing of in regards of our history, in regards of our culture.
in terms of diplomacy, that was a 17 on the die plus. So and that's plus 9, so 26.
With your insight, you definitely did catch his interest with that. But there's something about in regards of a particular place that he wants back.
What is there at the old place that you want so badly that you're willing to sacrifice your entire village and people for it?
The village of Nem, or the forest of Nem.
But you said it was destroyed.
It was taken away from us. Because our means of services were so required to hunt down a means of a Dracolich. Because of one man who couldn't part from his dragon. Or the story goes how he was so heartbroken. He wanted it back so bad he even abandoned his dogma. And in our eyes, why must we be the victims? Why do we have to participate? Because we simply exist?
I did not say I agree with it, but that is one person, not an entire culture. You are blaming an entire race for the matters of one.
He was the
What else
creator
had
of the
one top?
means of the dogma. Those who follow are just as much at fault.
No one's following him, or Zoe just has a dragon.
Those who take the dogma follow.
Wait, is Dogma a dragon?
No, it's a ritual. Okay, there's one thing I want to tell you. You blame me for following this dogma. The thing is, I was born and know only that. How could I ever have possibly known that I was following someone who destroyed an entire land? How could anybody of my people possibly know that? Yet you accuse us instead of trying to talk to us.
We tried the means of our talking. We tried before we left the material plane. We had no choice but to flee.
You tried talking with the people who took your home away, not us. Not Arzel. You tried to talk with them, not us, so that does not matter. You just talked with us before attacking us, then all of this would have been sorted out.
And your dragon would still be alive.
Exactly.
You think I'd take the means of a dogma? Look closer at my skin, you wench! Maybe you'd find that it is nothing more than just charcoal. I wanted to be caught dead with a means of participating in a dogma. But I needed a way to fight fire with fire. So we found a means of a way.
So you were willing to abandon your ways in order to seek vengeance. You're not willing to see reason or make any kind of crap out of character, I forgot the word. Concessions. So basically, are you saying there is no way that we can resolve this issue? Because I have tried to be nice and I've tried to be civil.
don't have anything left.
Then why don't you start anew?
Because I am too attached to the ghosts that haunt me. The means of bearing responsibility for those that you care for. Trying your best to make sure they survive, but instead died of starvation. Something that could have been averted.
If the guy didn't take
So-
your phone, so yes, we get it.
I'll try charm person on him again, see if it works.
Okay. He still
I
has
able
that Fey ancestry, so
Am I able to use the help action with that, or no?
no.
You could, it's just not gonna do anything.
Yeah. Alright. Ooh. That's a grand total of 14.
Let me roll here. Yeah, I beat that because
It was against your DC.
that's not-
Look into DC there, buddy.
oh, my DC is
Is a
8 plus 4
17.
Yeah, so it passes.
Oh. You succeed in charming them.
So are you sure there's no way that this can be resolved? Now talking to him, now that he's charmed.
The biggest part of what he would tell you in regards, the biggest part that he wants is a means of his high druids. There's a ruin that holds a lot of arcane secrets that could essentially help pull the roots. So that way they don't have to linger in only one spot. For there is only one place they can come back from. And they know fully well that place is still occupied under oppression.
Which out of character happens to be our boss's home.
No, actually it's in the kingdom of Drakes. The forest of
Oh.
Nem.
I thought you said it was.
No, he
Okay.
was saying
He used that as an example.
yeah, as an example, because it is nothing but a wasteland that historically speaking, a Draco Lich had laid waste to.
So, if we helped you retrieve these items, would that be then satisfactory?
It'd be a start of a process. But the problem is that we are running out of means of food. For the Genasi, we're a means of welcoming at first. But they have to care for their people too.
We have money. We can get you food.
So, I motioned to everyone, let's have a chat upstairs first.
Alright.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay.
So as we go up,
Kohan.
well, as we're up,
Also, why the hell was I handed the freaking potato?
so, are you guys interested in helping him?
Yeah.
I mean, it could gain us some leverage towards allies.
I mean, honestly, I want nothing more than to see him dead for what he tried to do to my dragon. But it could help us in the long run, so I can put my anger aside.
Well, I'd put that on the pact of, if we agree to this, there is to be no more attacking you or your dragon. If I can't agree to that, well, then I'll just end things.
Alright, I can agree to that.
Anyone else have any concessions?
Do we have the time?
We didn't say when we had to do it.
For all of you have a passive perception over 12, right?
Should.
Doubt.
My passive perception is 12, so I don't know if that counts.
That would count. That's a good.
All right, good.
Gohan?
Yeah, mine is 12.
Okay. So you both hear from above of means of flapping of wings. And a little rumble to the backyard.
Well, is that your
Oh, okay.
dragon?
No idea. I'll go check.
There is a means of a window there.
Okay.
Yeah, no
I'll
clue. It is.
just go
Remember,
ahead.
I do have a barrier on the manor now.
Okay.
I'll still look through the window to see.
As far as you can tell from looking out there, you don't see anything. Your passive perception is like a 17, right?
I can't find it on here. Let me check on D&D Beyond. For some reason I can't see it on.
Just be your perception skill plus 10.
Looks like a 16.
Yeah, it's a 16.
Okay. All right. You see a means of a very flourishing garden, whatnot, but the biggest things that kind of catch your attention is it looks like there's fairly large footprints. As you do hear a voice into your head. Larzel. Is it
Yep,
safe?
that's
I'm gonna hand her another potato in the middle of this.
why are you
Why
giving me
not?
potatoes?
Because it's potatoes.
You are the Spud Queen.
What? I don't even want to know. Anyway. Can you tell... I'm just gonna go, around telling everybody to not fuss over the dragon.
As far as you can tell, the dragon... you can't see the dragon, I don't believe. But you can see what looks like footprints coming towards you.
I swear to goodness, that thing is like a giant puppy. Like, is there something the matter? Like, there's no more danger right now.
Not tonight. Or at least not until after 10.
Eh.
Oh, shoot. Never mind. That was a question
The
accurate for
game.
me. The game.
To which your dragon would tell you if you had received any means of information.
You mean about the drow?
Yeah.
Yeah, seems to be very angry about our dogma. Says it's unnatural and all that fun stuff. You know
So,
anything about that?
I don't know if it's considered unnatural. I know that there was a means of a past life, but can't quite recall.
Alright, I think I'm drawing my own conclusions here. But yeah, you should be safe here. Just try not to scare anybody. Or
Sure.
at least nobody's gonna try to attack you.
Not unless they can see me.
True enough.
I'll go back into the means of the forest and stay on the edge.
Alright.
Meanwhile, I sense something rough. Something that is very unnatural. I can't tell where it is, but I know it's somewhere here. Please be careful.
I will.
Wait.
You be careful too.
What?
It's chained and locked in a room.
I was in the basement.
To which you don't see it, but you can see a means of gust of wind just starts blowing as all of a sudden you hear a means of a squeaking of a gate just swing open.
Okay.
Our
That
front
can't be
gate.
A squeaky gate, from which you can see what looks to be a means of what looks like two farmers. One in a straw hat, the other one's in like a bandana. And they both are just utterly shocked. The garden! What the hell happened to the garden?
I just like slowly turn around and be like, oh, crap.
Was there a frickin' T-Rex or something? We're bordered in walls, for Pete's sake! This goes on and on.
Okay, I'm losing
So-
it, but Harzell is not losing it, okay?
I'll head back downstairs.
For my last move, I'm gonna hand Arzel one last potato and walk out the front door.
I'm just gonna throw the potato in the back of his head. 'Cause I don't understand at this point.
Okay. Alright, where are we going next?
I said I was going back downstairs.
Alright, back downstairs.
Whether or not people follow me, that's a different issue.
Alright, and where are you going exactly downstairs?
I'm going to talk to our captive.
Oh,
Alright,
I'm gonna follow Kaz.
alright.
when you get, I forgot to say it, but I shared what my dragon told me to everybody about the presents.
It's nothing to worry about.
No, overconfidence can be a problem, but
Let's just say it's under our control.
Alright.
alright.
As all of you are looking, essentially because of the room, whatnot, as you guys are entering in accordingly, you can see a means of rope laying onto the ground with a means of an empty chair.
Oh, that bastard.
And as for you, Kohan, because you said you were going out the door, as the gate is essentially swung open, you can see a means of a man in his underwear running. Because I did not expect you to go that way.
My question is, how did he get out of the basement without any of us seeing him?
Wait, did I leave my dagger on the seat or something?
He is a rogue.
Oh, damn it. From where Kohan is, are we able to see the guy running as well, or just Kohan?
Just Kohan, because he's the one who stepped outside.
Alright, fair. Sebastian's gonna pick up the rope and just put it in his little sack. And
Okay.
I'm gonna use this for later.
Alright. As for you, Kohan?
How far?
At this point, because he had to go through the gate, whatnot, he is only 15 feet out the gate. The gate is swung right open.
Alright. Let's Alright, let's run up to him.
Okay.
Hit him in the leg with a sword.
Okay. Roll to hit this pretty much almost naked man.
I am two-handing it.
Okay, so that's an action and a bonus action then.
What, to two-hand it?
Oh, two-handed. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fancy. 19.
Nice.
that damage time?
That would be a hit.
Ow.
Aren't you using a longsword?
Yeah, versatile.
Yeah, wouldn't that make it a D10 then?
A long sword.
Yeah, longsword's a D8 with versatile of a D10. I thought.
Your bastard sword.
Oh, that makes a difference. Okay, yes. D10 to
There you
2D6, yeah. All right. Ow.
He's still going. Feeling like.
As far as you can see, whatnot.
All right, I'm gonna just action search this.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's do that. I'm gonna follow through pretty hard with that sword, so I get one hand free.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast firebolt.
Okay.
12.
12, as far as you can tell, whatnot, the only thing that you had caught was the means of his trousers. No damage to him whatsoever.
All right,
Wait.
perfect. Now he's a
Wait.
naked man.
Oh boy.
Just dig out.
To which he would stop and
Oh,
pat it, whatnot, to where it's like, what the hell is wrong with you people? Can't you just do a normal combat like none other? Jesus!
We're running away, coward.
Of course I'm gonna run away. You guys have been doing harm to me. What else am I supposed to do?
Sit still. Listen.
No.
Not you. Speaking common here.
Speaking common back.
Good.
Disengage. Run.
Fancy.
so I'm exiting the front door now because obviously he escaped somehow.
Yep.
Can I hear their commotion?
Probably with them yelling. Or, well, especially for him anyways.
Then I would fly towards them.
Wait, can I hear him too?
All of you would have been able to.
I'm going with Kaz.
Okay.
With my oh yeah, I forgot I had my guard my gladiator. So I'm gonna run on his back like always.
Okay. Arzel?
I'm following them, and I'm trying not to die here. It is freaking hilarious.
Benny Hill situation going on.
Hmm.
Okay.
British comedian.
Yeah. Alright. That's the means of his movement, whatnot. Kohan. It's your turn.
Length.
Let's see here. He did not use his action to dash, for he used the means of his action to push a barrel, which has made a means of difficult terrain. So, that is, in total, 35 feet. And as far as you can tell from...
as closest to him as I can.
Basically, it's like the ball-bearing DC, which is like a 10. So you can try to get essentially as close as you can to him, whatnot. But yeah.
So can I see him now?
With you being up in the air, I would say yes. Bear in mind, you are flying.
So I'm blank amount of feet
You are-
away.
Yeah, you're like... Let's see. He moved 35 feet. You moved your 30 feet.
So I'm probably around 20.
More like 25 feet.
Away from you.
Oh, sorry. No, that'd be like 10 feet then. Unless if you're going to go into where he had dumped the apples. Okay, so 5 feet before that. All right, so that's going to be 10 feet away from him.
I'm gonna shoot his right foot with magic missile.
Okay.
Another
All three bolts to the 1 foot.
Okay. Hold on,
To
Marcus.
the injured foot.
What are you doing, Kohan?
Another firebolt.
Another firebolt. All right, roll for it.
Ow.
Nope. Probably what distracted you is the means of what looks like a person that was carrying the barrels, whatnot. It's just like, why? Why would anyone do this? Seriously, this is the third
My
time this has happened this
cabbages.
week.
Oh wait, I forgot something very easy I can do.
Would that be it for your turn, Kohan?
Yeah.
All right. Kaz.
I just thought of something very easy I can do.
Oh, what's that? Do share.
He's still under the effect of my charm.
I figured that duration has ended.
It lasts like an hour.
Oh. Well then.
So I just yell at him to stop. Or would you stop?
There's no additional saves to that?
Not since he's charmed.
Really? Ah, but wait. Someone did cause harm.
Well, if the link was severed, I'd know.
Yeah.
Are you treating it as the link was severed?
Yeah, the link was severed.
Okay, then I'd shoot his right foot with all 3
Okay.
magic missiles.
Alright, do your damage. I believe that's 3d4 plus 3?
Yep. Come on. 1, 3, 4. So 8 plus 9.
8 plus 9.
It's 1d plus 3, or is it all 3 plus 3?
It's all 3 plus 3. It's 1d4 plus 1.
Then 11 damage to his foot.
Okay. So that's 18 in total.
And the one injured leg.
Yep. Ah!
He probably fell.
Oh, I'll roll for that. Nope. He didn't fall, but he is limping. So for this round, whatnot, he'll be running at half speed. So he moves. Let's see.
And continue
what about
flying
me?
to get ahead of him.
Oh yeah, sure. You're. How much movement you got, Sebastian?
Oh, I have, let me see, 30 feet, but I'm riding on top of my, gladiator, so,
That would still be 30 feet.
oh, alright.
Arzal,
Yes.
is there anything that you would like to do?
How far is he?
Yeah, you'd be like a good 60 feet away from here, from the door.
Okay, give me a second here.
Or sorry, 65 feet.
65 feet, right. I will. Hmm. use my harp to make a wall of thorn all around him. Let's see, it's 10 feet high, can be 60 feet long, so I can surround him rather easily, and it's 5 feet thick.
Okay. And you can do this at a range of 60?
120 feet the range.
120. Okay.
And if he goes through the thorns, it's 78 of damage.
Ooh. Okay. Alright.
A lot of damage.
Also,
Right.
for one creature to the wall, must spend 4 feet of movement.
Right. Strange. Okay. So, a wall of thorns is appearing in front of you, Kohan, that is surrounded him.
We know.
From which you can see what this making a little bit of a mess.
I'll deal with the mess later.
To which you can see a means of a mother and a child walking along the street, whatnot. The kid pointing at it. Look, Bob, just like the story in Jack in the Hunstock. Now, child, let's get out of here. Shoo, shoo. Anything, and he's not going to be able to do anything for this point, and yeah.
Well, no, all that's left is for us to collect them.
As you guys are getting closer accordingly, whatnot, the only thing that you hear from inside is, in Elvish, this is bullshit.
Am I close enough to hear that?
Yes.
In Elvish, I'm gonna reply back. The only thing that's bullshit is you're running away. This is your fault, remember that.
I want to go home.
We will bring you home. We're trying to help you. Did you not hear the last part of the interrogation? Exactly, be quiet. Come on, let's... Someone get the vines down, please.
Yeah, so long as, you know,
To
we're
the manor.
surrounding him.
He shall be escorted back to the manor, rather
Also,
vigorously.
Can somebody please get him clothes?
Yeah, I got it.
He's not gonna have anything to hide here soon. Pulls out an axe.
And how
Nope,
about
stop.
no? How about no?
Sebastian is going to cast sleep on the guy and is
I
going
mean-
to
We have him collected.
well, yeah, I know.
There's no
but
reason
still,
to waste the spell slot.
I feel like he's going to do something, and I'm not.
I'm
not
guessing
gonna
you're
force-
announcing this, whatnot, to which he would kind of look at Arzo and be like,
Well, no.
he
I'm
don't know
trying to
much
think
about
out
elves, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Wait.
This is pretty
I'm
sad.
I'm so retarded. Okay.
Alright, so you guys escort him back to the means. Kaz, you have dealt with the guards accordingly in regards of the means and managed to smooth talk your
Damages.
way. Yeah, and fulfilled the means of damages, to which it would have been only 20 gold for the means of inconvenience and such.
Good thing he gave up. I was gonna do something stupid.
Wait,
So now, talking to him again. Here's the proposition. You refrain from trying to kill our comrade or her dragon, and limit your actions against us, and we will try and help you when we are able. Now, is that an adequate deal, or do you wish to persist in your endeavors?
So be it. And what is it that will become of me?
At current, nothing.
Pardon?
The only thing that I think will happen right now is I think you will be held safe here. Don't worry, you won't have to worry about being tortured, and you'll get clothes. But we can't exactly have you running off yet, and we have business to deal with that is current, so for the time being you will remain here.
Alright.
Sound fair to everyone?
Okay, I already agreed on it.
I don't have a problem with it.
So I'll have my stuff back then.
When the time comes. At current, we are going to keep it away from you. That way you don't try to run away again.
I mean, can you
You
really
don't try-
blame me?
Yes.
Well, you could have at least waited for us to respond, and you wouldn't have had to worry about your foot getting shot.
Which still hurts, by the way.
Speaking of, anybody has any feelings about me healing these wounds?
I have an idea on how to get his leg to stop hurting.
No.
I just need to see his hand.
No, don't chop it off. Wait, you just need what?
Just needs his hand.
I have healing word.
Yes, and I have
Why
a
waste
lot
a
of
spell?
healings.
Just use, a first aid kit.
I don't have one. Do you guys have one?
How do you not have one and you call yourself an adventurer?
Because I don't know. I have healing word. That's all I got.
I'm just gonna heal him.
Thank you.
Just apply a small bandage and tell him to take a nap.
Listen, okay. I'm an
Turning it
adventurer.
off
I
and
never
turning
said
it
I was.
on again works.
Listen, okay. I said I was an adventurer. I never said I was a good adventurer.
While they're arguing, I'm casting Cure Wounds, first level.
He
Oh no.
would, take a step back. As far as you can tell, whatnot, he is still begrudging, but he's more calm about it. He does not
Yeah,
trust
well,
you.
he doesn't have a choice in the matter. I'm freaking healing him.
Ooh,
Oh, look at that. I got max for 12.
Nice.
So,
he is still missing 6, but he's better.
No, it leads a leg.
if
should
you would
stop, but-
follow me,
Okay. He would follow.
I forget, do we have any tools here? Like shackles and whatnot?
I believe Alan did. Or Stone Tiger.
Oh yeah, we would because of the other inhabitant.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would put those on him. Now, as a safety precaution, the doors will be locked, and the only one allowed in will be the head bodyguard while we are away.
Are you
So,
talking
to
about
make use-
Stone Tiger's old friend?
No.
That room?
his safe.
Yeah, his safe, which is where his friend is located.
Mhm.
Okay. As you guys open up the door or whatnot, you can see a means of a pool of blood. Centered at it is where you can see him munching on someone. As he turns and looks at you. Oh. Hey, guys.
What the hell happened?
I don't know.
Oh, guy tried robbing the safe, so I'm essentially robbing his flesh.
Okay, that's fair. Keep up good work.
You're not robbing, you're looting.
So,
You know what? I like that way of thinking better. It's more useful this way.
I'm gonna need you to look after this one. Do not eat him. Unless, of course, he tries to escape.
Meanwhile, as far as you can tell from this elf, that he is very much concerned. And because you are proficient with the means of insight, he is utterly terrified.
This is our house guardian.
This is our nanny. We have him take care of the little ones while we're out and about.
As long as you do not decide to try and escape or do anything foolish, your existence will be a peaceful one while you stay here.
You do see.
But if you run, I can't.
You do
Go
see
ahead.
the mean as the guy gets up, clears his face off with the means of his sleeve. It's like, so, are you in Shinstone Tiger? Anybody, or will you guys let him know that about this looting business?
Yeah, we got it.
We'll do. Tell him he still owes me a beer.
Yeah, I don't need a beer and
We'll
a
get
lot
you
more
a
to wash
beer.
that down.
We'll get you a beer delivered here soon instead.
Oh, good, because sometimes this flesh really gets between your teeth and sometimes you just need something to wash it down with.
But talking to the wood elf. So that is the condition for now. If you behave and just act as a guest of this house, you'll be treated as such.
Sure, and if you
Try
get
to
hungry
feed-
too, I can feed you too. See him as he rips off an arm.
I don't think he's interested in that.
Shrugs his
But-
shoulders. More for me.
But try to run or try to harm anyone in this household, and well, I cannot guarantee your safety.
I mean, hey, look, we have a prime example of what you'll be if anything happens, and he looks over for the body.
Yeah, that is kind of nasty.
Hey, let's see you get cursed and have to live with this.
Huh.
Yeah, long story.
We
don't worry
already
about
have
it.
our own issues, thank you.
Oh, it ain't fun. Meanwhile, you see the elf is not saying a word. He's just terrified. He's like, yeah, sure, but whatever you say. Just don't eat me.
So I put handcuffs and leg cuffs on him. So he can still move, but
Yeah.
he
It's not
can't
like-
run.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else then?
Then I would just, once everybody exits, I mean, I would have one of the maids or whatnot bring up a beer for him, because we have it in stock.
Okay. She'd bring
Or
in.
actually, no.
No.
Or actually, for fun, I'd have him bring a cask of the one of Stone Tiger's reserve ales here. Or
Okay.
Usually he won't get too drunk and actually forget that he must not eat the straw, just saying.
Eat the who?
I don't
said
know
I-
as if he can even get drunk.
I don't know. I don't know that thing. So
As far as you can tell, Arzel, he looks like a walking human corpse.
okay, that's it. I'm out of here, or else I'm gonna freaking. My lunch gonna go bye bye.
All right.
Alcohol poisoning would mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I can tell now.
All
So,
right. So, with that
once,
in mind,
once the items delivered, shut the door and lock it from the outside.
all right. Arzel, with you
And
being the
then-
first one out, where are you going?
I'm going back and upstairs and trying to keep my lunch where it should be.
Sure. Along the way, because of the path of what needs to be taken, whatnot, you find a means of what looks like a backpack.
Huh.
From what you can tell, it was the rogues.
Yeah, I don't think she came with it.
Okay, mine now. I'm gonna go through and see if I can't find stuff.
Okay. As far as you can tell from looking in here, it is of a burglar's pack
Mm.
with an additional few items. One being a means of a potion of healing,
Oh, I'm gonna take that.
and another one being a means of mana, a potion of mana.
And I'm probably gonna give that to Cass because I'm not sure I need that.
And lastly, there seems to be a means of a glowing crystal.
And I'm gonna ask Cass to identify that.
Okay. Looks at the crystal.
Yeah, you gonna
Intriguing.
pull it out of the bag there, Arzel?
Yep.
All right. As soon as you
Oh
touch it,
shit.
as soon as you
Oh,
touch
no.
it, there's a means of memories that courses through your mind. Means of dragons fighting amongst other dragons, and some of them having means of riders, and a means of a singular person that looks familiar to you, who holds a means of a crystal. And as far as you could tell, the image dissipates immediately, to which you feel a very much of a shaking connection between you and your dragon.
Oh. Alright.
Something
That
feels
was-
horrible.
Wait. I think I know what it is. Wait, horrible, like, I feel like he's in danger, or...
Horrible as in the connection that you have with your dragon is very weakened.
Oh, that's not good. Let go of the crystal.
Okay.
And yeah, that's not good at all.
Kaz and Sebastian, as you are coming up and about whatnot, you can see Arzel going through a means of a bag and drops what looks like a means of a crystal.
Ooh, what's that? Sebastian's gonna go and pick it up.
Don't touch it!
Too late.
All right. As far as you can tell, nothing happens.
Why are you telling me not to touch it? There's nothing going on.
Oh. Well, at least you're immune to it. You know what? Hold on to it. Or have it identified or something.
Okay.
That crystal did something to me.
What'd it do?
Feels strange. Like, my connection, my dragon's different. And I saw those images of someone I guess I know or seen before.
Wait, did it have to do something with the thing that the rogue was talking about earlier?
It was dragons fighting each other. Some with riders, some without. It's so very strange.
Weird. I'll have this. I'll go check this out. Probably go try to what is it? Try to go like connect back with your dragon and try to fix whatever happened.
Yeah, that just sounds like an idea.
I'm gonna go to the town and try to get this checked. Sebastian goes to the town and tries
How?
to find a shop.
Well, you just ask Cass over there that can probably identify the thing.
Oh yeah. Hey Kaz,
Yes.
can you examine this crystal and try to tell me what it is? Something happened with Arzo and it up and some weird shit happened. I don't know.
I guess I can. He grabs the crystal and tries to appraise it.
Simple appraise?
Huh?
Just a simple appraise?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. As far as you can tell, it looks like a nice means of a crystal. Doesn't seem exactly perfect, but it's got nice colors that are struding. Almost seems like a stream that's going across from one side to the other.
Well, he appraises that whatever this is, it's outside of what I can appraise, so you probably want to go to town.
Question: were you casting identify on that? Is that what you meant by appraise?
No, I was using appraisal.
Oh, just a simple appraisal. Yeah, as far as you can tell, it seems valuable. Probably get a good penny off of it.
Probably
There's
turn it
Al.
off.
Question.
What?
So can you remember the memories in vivid detail or no?
DM, can I?
You could try. It's going to require a history check.
Alright.
DC for it will be should be considered normal. 15.
History, normal. 19.
19.
Yeah, I got a 19.
Okay. With that in mind, you can see in regards of into the distance whatnot as you're trying to focus. You do see the means of dragons and riders attacking other dragons, and one specific one that is larger among the rest of them. And as far as you can tell from the means of one that's holding the crystal, it looks like Zalet.
Wait, Zalet is riding a dragon?
He is holding the crystal.
Oh. Huh.
So you can remember him?
It's
Yeah, kind of. I need to go check on my dragon.
All right. So
we're touching the crystal.
well, I already touched it, and it seems like since something
And-
happened when she picked it up first, memory started flooding in her brain. There's probably some sort of memory crystal or something. I don't know. Because if I picked it up first, maybe something would have happened with me. But
Actually,
I did. So
I tell Sebastian, like, can you just put the crystal in the safe place? I'm gonna be back. And I'll go
Okay.
check on my dragon.
I was gonna go sell it because this does look very expensive.
Don't
But yeah, sure.
sell it. I need it.
Can I touch it?
Sure.
I'm gonna hold it.
Just don't break it.
Doesn't seem like it's doing anything. It seems nice and shiny. Doesn't seem fragile at all. Is there anything
No.
specific?
I'm gonna run through my memory. What the actual name of this crap is.
Oh, okay. Alright. That's going to be considered difficult. And I will let you choose between Arcana, History, or Religion.
Yeah, history and religion are about the same for me, so
Okay, which one would you like it to be?
let's go with religion.
All right.
Because then I can do a history if I ever seen Zealot with another one.
Fair enough.
Boop.
I love that sound effect. I'm sorry. But with a 6, you have no idea.
And if I ever seen Zealot with another fancy looking crystal thing,
I believe that would be history for that.
eh,
I really don't think so, honestly.
it's may have not.
Can I have the crystal back, please?
Really want it back?
Yes.
But it's so shiny.
I know. I'll give it back because it probably won't break if you drop it. So just give it back, please.
We can find out.
We'll
Please
find
don't
out
break crystal.
later. Right. For now, give it to me.
Fine.
Thank you. Can I do a history check to see if I remember it?
Sure.
Wait, was he ever with Zealot?
No.
No, but it's more of have you ever seen
Yeah.
any of them things?
Yeah. With a 6, no.
Am I able to make any other checks or
Are you proficient with religion or arcana?
half proficient?
Not really.
All right. Maybe
Sure,
some-
I'll
maybe
take a go at it.
All right. If you can't find out, then I'll ask someone in town. He's gonna give it to Kaz.
Okay. And which one are you wanting to do?
I believe my Arcana's higher, so I'll check.
Alright.
No, they're the same.
Oh, cool. So you get the choice. Which one would you like to use?
Let's go with Arcana first.
Okay.
$20 in
20?
total.
With an arcana? You remember something about these type of crystals. It makes the DC to where it's... But you're not able to remember its name. But it has something to... It definitely has something to do with the means of dragons, whatnot. It was like...
Well,
it's like you're trying to
sometime-
remember the name and it's like at the tip of your tongue. It's like, dragon... It's there, but I'm not sure.
It's like some kind of dragon crystal or something, I can't remember correctly. Let's
Well-
see what I can get from, seeing if I can check its history. Maybe that will jog my memory.
Alright. It's very well possible.
Oh, that's nice.
What'd you get?
26.
26. It clicks into your mind. You recall this. There was some means of history books. It was a means towards an old drow society that they very much disliked. As for the name of it, what brings up into the means of your mind is Dragon's Bane. And from what you can recall, it was something along the lines of severing connections between drows and dragons that... and this is where memory kind of gets a little fuzzy. It's like, could kill him, or could just simply sever him.
Also, you will not want to.
Oh, she's already
There
gone.
Oh yeah, I went to check on my dragon. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm outta here.
Someone go fetch Arzel quickly.
Okay.
Saying that now.
And who's going to go?
Don't answer all at once, there, people.
Yeah, I know, right? And
I guess if no one's going, I guess I will. So, heads out.
okay. All right. Because you have a means of a heads up, or pretty much a head start, you make it to the means of where your dragon had told you where he would be. He's not invisible, though. He is on the ground, lying still.
Oh no.
Arzel!
I go check on him.
Arzel!
I'm
Ah.
checking on my dragon and totally ignoring.
Hold it! Do not
What?
come back. Do not get any closer.
Okay, and why not?
As far as you can
Come
tell,
back inside and I will tell you.
your dragon is still within reach, whatnot, to which you can hear it. Arzel. It slowly gets up, and as far as you can see in its face, it's got all sorts of splotches. It does not look too good.
Damn it. I run to it and just like inspect it.
Oh, great.
As you get closer to it, whatnot, just before reaching to him, he does collapse back to the ground.
Grabs her and pulls her back.
Would you just please let me go?
You touched Dragon's Bane.
Oh. And that means
It severs bonds between dragons and the drow.
damn it. Okay. And do you know how to do that bond again?
Out of character, do I?
One of the things that really catches the means of attention, whatnot, this only really occurs if, after touching the crystal, you touch the dragon to fully sever the ties. But afterwards, that's where your memory is, like, uncertain.
Unfortunately, I do not know how, but I know once you touch the dragon, the link is severed.
Alright. No one touch him.
To which you can hear a means of a whine coming from your dragon.
Wait. That other one. Maybe he'll have answers. And he's, kind of scared out of his wits, so he'll talk. Right?
Possibly.
We can try.
Alright, well, that's exactly what I'm doing. And I just go back to the manor.
Alright, as you are making your way back accordingly, you can see in the corner of your eye your dragon is trying to follow.
No. Stay in the forest. It's gonna be dangerous if you come. Just stay there. I'll be back. I promise.
Plus, you won't fit through the door.
Yeah, sure.
You do see him as he does kind of limp off to the side a little bit to hide, and very slowly but surely there is a means of a ripple that's going around him, to which he becomes invisible.
Alright. Oh, time to get answers.
Alright. It is quiet in there as you guys make your way to that room. And as far as you can tell, you do see the means of the rogue right there, and the Coldbeer's friend having continuously eating Turns around. Can I help you with something?
I ignore him and I go straight for the drow. I'm just kind of.
Rude?
I'm getting. I know I'm rude.
That's pretty much what's going through his mind. It's like, I thought I was rude.
He's not a drow.
Okay, the elf. And I just.
And as far as you can tell from looking at this elf, you can see means of splotches on his face. And, well, pretty much whatever else is essentially exposed. As means of sweat is just pouring out.
Okay, you telling me what's going on right now. What does that mean? And I just point at the splotches.
He tells you that it is charcoal. Gives him the means of illusion of what looks like to be a drow. Haven't had really a chance to wash it off.
Okay. What if I told you that my dragon has the exact same things, but I can tell you it's not charcoal?
Oh,
So,
She touched the dragon's bane you had.
yes. And you slayed the previous dragon. So that crystal is no longer housing a dragon.
what you're saying is that my dragon is going into the crystal now?
Essentially.
Okay, and how do I stop the process?
I don't know.
Either you're pulling my leg, is, I know somebody who can be literally pulling your leg right now.
Look, this thing isn't even originally mine. It was something that my people were essentially managed able to take before our departure. It was the last means of resorts before we were essentially exiled out of the material plane.
Wait, I saw who was holding that crystal.
Yes, you did.
Right, and I need to speak to him.
Okay, and how would you go about doing that?
I have no clue. I don't exactly know how we get in contact with the guy anyway.
He usually is able to send a message, whatnot. He is a spellcaster after all.
Alright, well, I would try to get in contact with him. Because I really want to save my dragon.
Right. Do you have sending or anything? Otherwise, you'd be pretty much waiting on his time.
Wait, cab means.
I do not have sending.
Okay. Maybe partners, or because you're not the only
Anybody?
spellcaster in this group.
Anybody can send a message across, like, long distance?
I think I can.
Fairly soon.
And I will let you know with how much time has passed. You can feel what feels like a means of 3 threads between the means of you and your dragon.
Oh, there's very little time left. So,
How far is the guy that you talked to?
where is he again? You need the map.
The map he is in. I will activate it right now.
Thank you.
He is right in this region. I don't know if you guys can see. Whoops.
It's all darkened, but I can see. So,
If you're changing the map on the live stream, it's still at the manor.
Ooh,
Just give it a minute.
he's
yeah, that's crossing Dire Ocean.
I mean, there's got to be some alternate way, right? I mean, isn't there a library in town? You can go look over there.
Do you think I can just ask anybody to just contact Zealot just like that?
With your contact
Actually-
and how many years that you have been working with him, and this would be the same for you, Kaz. The Temple of Lewin is actually in allegiance with Zealot.
And that's here, where
And
we're
that
at.
is, that is at the coast of Zamor, which is where you guys are located.
We need to go to the temple.
Alright, and we're getting there on the double.
Okay. Alright, you guys make your way accordingly, to which you can find a means of a small cathedral. There are means of priests and priestess scattered about accordingly. Some of them are mingling with other people that are what you would probably assume with the means of your insights to be members of this church.
Alright, I approach one of the member of the church. And I guess just anybody knows Zealot, like they're... I don't need to go to a inner council or anything like that.
Not particularly.
Alright. So yeah, just approach one of the priests.
Welcome, my child. What can we do for you?
I need to send an urgent message to Zealot.
Oh? Come with me, child. No one usually speaks that name out in the open.
Yeah, it's a bit of an emergency.
Of course. He would escort you. Anybody else following?
I would.
I would.
He would stop and raise his hand to both of you and say, "Please wait here." He would open the door for you, Arzel. To which, on the other side, you can see of a means of a Goliath-like person who has glasses. It looks like he's doing some scribing.
tell him he's a prick for me.
Wait, what?
What?
Nothing. Excuse me, sir?
Like, yes. What can I do for you?
I would like to send a message to Zealot.
Of course,
It's
please.
kind of urgent.
Please have a seat and tell me the means of what seems to ail you. Something is definitely troubling you.
Keep a long story short. My connection to my dragon is fading, and I'm pretty sure the only one who can help me is Zealot, so I need to speak to him.
You must be a means of a dragoon.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Yes, I've come across many of your type when I was doing the means of travel. But anyway, I will get the means of materials accordingly. And you believe the Zealot person might have information according to you? During
Yes.
which, at this point, a string is broken. 2 left.
Yeah, and time is of the essence. There's barely any time left.
Of course, of course. You do see him as he does get out a means of what looks like to be of a crystal orb. You see him as he does hold up the means of his holy symbol and places his hand above it, pointing towards it. And a projectile image does come across within the crystal, to which you can see Zealot. Ah, I see I've been contacted.
Yes, I wouldn't do this under normal circumstance, but I've got some trouble. I touch a dragon's bane. My connection is fading. You know any ways to restore it?
Dragon's Bane. Yes, I recall that. A very powerful crystal indeed. But I did lose that a long time ago. Pray tell, where have you found this? I
It was
feel
on the-
tensions on one string.
It was on the drow. Not a drow. It was a wood elf. Said he took it before the fleeing his last battle.
Ah, yes. When I recall that means of event. That was an irritating day. But in any event, in regards to the Dragon's Bane, there's not really a whole lot that really can be done. I mean, you haven't touched your dragon, right?
No.
So the severing is probably process is going to be a lot weaker. Dragon's Bane is usually a case to where it's more set up like a trap. As for your kind, as I'm sure you can probably agree with, there's always a means of fondness towards each other, and they always want to be close, especially when things are going dire. To which at this moment, the second string breaks.
Yes, and I can feel a connection. There's barely anything left. At any moment, it's going to be severed.
I might be able to pull something, whatnot, but it's going to require a means of a favor.
Anything. Yep.
As long as I hold you to it, whatnot. Meanwhile, I'll get the means of the things in order. To which you can see as the connection has disappeared from your conversation with Zealot. And you can feel the means of the tension, whatnot. As for the means of the priest, whatnot, he's like, well, I guess time is only what his means. I'm not sure what Master Zealot will perform, but if he is to do what I believe he is to do, I would suggest picking a location outside. He has a tendency to send things from above.
In the wrong place.
Sometimes.
Alright. Thank you for your help. It's truly appreciated.
Of course, my child. And be sure to spread the means of information. We are not all... Well, we are not all pure. We are all sinful creatures. By birth and by right.
I will. Thank you. And I walk out.
Alright. The tension has hardened. Where will you go? As you exit the room, you see the means of your friends.
So, what did he say?
Well, he said there's something you could do. Did require a favor, but at this point, I'm ready to pay any price.
That's
Well,
a
you should have
bad
been careful
idea.
with those words.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
Alright. Anything else? You are still inside the building, after all. You were just out of his office.
Oh, yeah, we should get out of the building. He did say to go somewhere outside.
Should we go back to the manor or maybe the town?
Manor
Let's
would
go
be
to
better.
a more quiet place. I'm gonna go back in the forest, away from, prying eyes.
Alright.
Alright. You're making your way accordingly. Anybody follow?
I do.
Alright. Kaz, Kohan.
If he comes, I get to insult him.
Kaz,
Yes.
would you follow?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Just want to make sure I understand. Alright, so you guys make your way into a means of the forest, to which all of you can see the means of what looks like rippling. Almost like a means of tearing a void.
The actual hell is going on here.
The means of your dragon's invisibility is weakened to the point to where it's barely even considered like a chameleon type of thing.
Hey, don't hold up the spell if it drains you.
You would see him as he would drop it accordingly. And he would try to get up to make his way towards you.
No, I can't touch you. Not now. Just wait a bit. I try to fix it. You just have to wait a bit.
Alright.
Should be fine soon.
You can see what looks to be means of tears within his eyes. Especially with you being proficient. With insight, he kind of feels a little abandoned.
I'm not abandoning you. What are you talking about? Just... If I touch you, it's gonna sever the connection completely.
To which, there is a means of an arcane sigil that appears about 10 feet away. And from a means of momentariness, there is a crash that lands right on top of it. And leaving nothing but a 10-foot crater. Inside is a means of a chest.
Alright. Gonna go look at it.
As far as you can see, there is a means of a letter on top of it, attached to it. And it is labeled as for Arzel.
Okay. How convenient that's me. So I open the chest.
Alright. You see what looks to be a means of an interesting orb. A stone orb that has anthemis scales all around it.
Is there any instruction or anything?
From what you can tell, there is a means of, as you open it up, there is words on the back of it.
Right.
To which it says, keep a hold close, never leave it, or face the consequences for doing so.
Alright. And I grab it and just... Yeah. Gonna keep it, as close to me as I can.
Alright. You feel a means of a pulsing sensation coming from it, to which you can feel the means of threads beginning to come back slowly, but you can also feel that it's pulling you closer to your dragon. It's a light pull.
If it's pulling me towards him.
Right.
I'm just gonna follow the pull.
Alright. Taking it to the means of your dragon, whatnot, he still has the means of splotches, to which is a lot more in density. To which he is looking up towards you, holding the means. As far as you can tell, he is trying to hold up his head, but it's just so weak.
Right, here goes nothing. And I just touch my dragon.
Alright. With the means
Hopefully
of...
that does it.
Right. As far as you could tell from the means, the orb does kind of pull towards him more. And basically touching about the same time, whatnot, as I'm seeing it. You feel your connection actually getting stronger to where it's binding more. Like casting mending on a rope. But additionally, as far as you can feel, for the means of this orb, it feels like the rope is transforming into a chain. For your eyes, you can see spectral-like chains coming from the center of your torso, kind of stretching out slowly and going towards the orb, and you see another set of chains that's going down into the means of underneath your dragon. With you being proficient with perception, you can tell it looks like it's going towards your dragon's heart.
So, guess we're truly linked together now. More than before, so... neither of us can die. I don't plan on letting you die. But yeah, see, buddy? I told you it'd be fine. I fixed it.
Alright. To which your dragon would tell you and telepathically, I feel different.
Different how?
An existing means of not truly existing, but I feel like I'm part of the world now.
So...
I
Oh,
think
boy.
I'm an actual dragon now.
Well, I never really wanted to go home, but now we truly can't go home.
Since back in before.
This is telepathic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well... I mean, you're alive, I'm alive. Guess that's the important part, right?
This is good. I remember.
You remember? Remember what?
My previous life was a dragonborn.
Wait a minute, what?
I died and had my means of family. There was a ceremony and I became part. I ascended, but not fully. But now I feel fully ascended. As for means, is this... I don't know.
Oh, that's what I thought.
But
The dogma takes the soul, or I see the ascension of others, and we bind them to us. So that's why that wood elf hated me so much.
I
Or that's what I
remember.
guess. Maybe I'm wrong.
I remember where my home was too.
Really?
Yes, a means of forests and mountains. Beyond the mountains was dead lands. Corruption. With all sorts of creatures that would roam about and unfortunately attack anyone on sight.
Would it be the Forest of Nim, was it called?
No,
No?
it was something else. Maybe that's what your people would call it. But my people had different language, different terminology. We have a means of what you would call a family, but is different. How to say? Trying to remember. Yes. We called it the Great Pride. The Great Pride was a translating to tribe.
Why does that sound familiar? Great Pride.
You should have notes.
Huh?
I said you should have notes.
Yes, I have notes.
That's what notes are for.
I know.
In any event, your dragon feels better. And your ties with your dragon is stronger now. And you can feel the difference as well.
Oh, that's good. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I see where the Great Pride is. It's those who stay within the Drow Society. Yeah, so I turned to the others and just like, well, everything's fixed now. My connection is back. All that's left is to wait down for Zealot's favor. And what do I owe him?
Time will tell when he requests it.
Yep.
Meanwhile, as far as you could tell with the means of spots going on to your dragon, they are slowly fading. But, yeah, you imagine. Are you proficient with medicine?
Half proficient.
Half proficient? You definitely would tell that they will fade. They will go away. You're kind of confident in that. There might be one that will stay, kind of like be a birthmark, but you're uncertain.
Hey, if anything, there's gonna be a trophy of, hey, we survived. Freaking war scar.
Right. What do we do now? You guys are at the coast of Zamor, the edge of the forest.
I say we go back to the town and get some food.
I'd go back to the manor and get some food.
Well, yeah, but the sweet loaf things from last session.
Hey, you can have your
You
sweet,
don't
sweet
think
rolls.
guys are capable of making such desserts?
I'm
Yes.
Pretty
You guys
sure
go
the
back to the
kitchen
manor.
staff-
I'm gonna get some sweet loaves.
Okay, I'm pretty sure the kitchen staff could make some, but hey, you spend your money.
But can they make it as good as the baker can?
Who knows? So
They
yeah, I
could
would tell
possibly
me.
even get better.
Yeah, I'd tell
Cool,
my
okay.
dragon that stay in the forest for now. I'll tell you when we leave. Don't want to create a commotion again in town. And yeah,
Off to the manor.
up to the manor.
All right. All right. You guys are at your manor accordingly. What are we looking to do here now?
I'm gonna try to find a maid and ask them if one of the chefs can make some food.
Your maid would tell you, yes, of course. Our chef is always capable.
Perfect. Could they make, and for a dessert, could they make bread but put frosting on it? I call it a sweet roll. It's amazing.
Easily enough.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And the maid would leave accordingly, going towards the kitchen.
So, what's our next plan of action?
Well, we have the boat. We also have that thing to go that like little mana ball thing. How far is that? Like when do we have to do that again?
Isn't that like 7 days?
Yeah, like a week. We have time. Maybe we can go around the town.
No, wait. Sorry, time out. No, the ball was in 10 days. The travel time was 7 days, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Well, we have some time to kill. Let's say for the ball we'd leave tomorrow. Just because the whole 7-day travel, then if we get there, then we'd have 2 days to relax and get ready, and then the ball would happen. So
You also need the invitations.
Oh, yeah,
You can't
true.
just walk in there.
damn, how are we supposed to get invitations if we weren't invited?
I mean, if I could see what one looks like, I could forge them.
True. But why would anyone in town have an invitation to a giant gala?
It's called Steal One when you get there.
Give me a bit and I can try to get my hands on one.
Alright, and if you do, then I can just forge one for the rest of us. It's gonna take probably all the travel time for me to forge all of them.
Well, that works. But I mean, we have a few hours before we have to leave, at least, say about a day. I mean, can we use a little bit of side quests? A little, like, small stuff in the town?
Does everyone have clothes for this ball?
Oh yeah, no, we
Right.
don't. Well-
Wait, no, I should have a set of fine clothes, I'm fine.
Sebastian's always wearing a suit. Like...
Costumes.
Costumes? What do you need costumes for?
It's a ball.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
well, yeah, no, I have a set of fine clothes and a set of costume clothes. So, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
Don't we already have an invite?
No, I think we had to find those on our own. I don't know. I
Right.
think so.
Well, let's stay here, eat, and then go to the town, get some nice clothes for everyone that doesn't have that stuff, and then we'll be set for tomorrow.
Any objections?
I have no real worries.
Yeah, I'm not exactly worried either.
Okay. I will say during this timeline it is getting late. With as much as what was all going on. Kohan?
Yep.
What are you doing?
I think I'll be another restless night at the town.
Another restless night at the town?
Yep.
Okay, is there something particular that you're looking for then?
Nope.
No. Okay. You're just heading into town then?
Yep.
Alright. And what's your passive perception?
12.
12. Alright. There are means of what looks to be of, you know those Chinese lanterns that are, like, set up as, like, streetlights type of thing?
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of like that going on here.
Ooh, is there a
Fancy.
festival?
Far as... Well, I mean, I don't think any of you were asking of what was going on in town.
No, not exactly. I
What's
kinda-
going on in town?
God damn it.
I was kind of busy with other things.
I was gonna go into town for the sweet rolls, but someone else said, "Hey, how about we get them at the manor?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, fuck, why not?"
Hey! I suggested you get them at the manor. You do what you want. I'm not your mom.
Well, yeah, but if you didn't say anything, I could have gone to the town.
But you could have gone anyway. Like I said, I ain't your mom. I can suggest.
Shut up.
Oh, I can suggest for you to not waste your money on sweets. But hey, ultimately, it's your money. You do whatever you want with it.
Didn't I buy like 10 rolls last session? Why did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it! I didn't even need to ask for food. We just had it.
All the more reason why you'd still be there.
Got you there.
Knack, 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 knack.
Okay.
So what is going on in town?
Well, you can try doing a means of a history. That would be straight up history with this one.
Or I could just ask one of the maids.
Oh, this is true. Yeah, you could do conversation with them. To which one of the maids would stop and would look about and be like, "Oh yes, I believe there is a means of a circus coming in, and they're
Clowns?
prepping for the means of essentially like a carnival."
Okay, thank you.
Of course. Would
Guys,
bow
guys,
and then
guys.
take their leave, or she would take her leave.
If there's a carnival going on, and he pulls out his deck of illusions, I can make some money.
Oh boy. What's with you and money anyway?
It's money.
What, do you want me to pimp you out?
Yeah, we already have a taker.
Hey, okay, first of all, shut up. Second of all, listen, right. The first time I went to town, I set up a stand and laid out the cards, and people gave me money to flip the card, and depending on the card, the illusion of a monster or whatever would show up, and then disappear a moment after. And then people would be amazed, unless they saw through the illusion, right? So, if everyone there is stupid enough to believe it, I could make so much money off of this.
Kohan.
If you get in
Depends.
trouble with the law, I am not bailing your ass out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fine. Like, even though I have like 100 gold pieces, so I can bail myself out, I I need more.
You realize accounts are frozen if you are in jail, right?
Shit. Potato. We'll get it done. Anyways, town. Let's go to town.
Potato.
Potato. Same thing.
Anyway, Kohan.
Yes.
There is a means of conversation, whatnot, as you can see a couple of people are drinking. A joke was made, and a guy being drunk, he kind of pushes his friend when you can tell he was trying to slap his shoulder, because you didn't get the whole joke, whatnot. But he essentially pushed him. Guy manages to catch himself, whatnot, and rear back in, but something bumped into you in between.
You know the rule: if something bumped into you, check your pockets.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't bump into you. There's a means of a big gap in your line of sight between you and him.
Yeah, I'm looking.
As far as you can tell, with the means of your eyesight as a human, you don't see anything.
No, as in I'm looking at my pockets.
Oh, as far as you can tell, with the means whatnot, nothing seems to be missing.
Hmm. Okay.
So what are you doing? You got some time. You're ahead of everyone else. Looks like, as far as you can tell, they're finishing up with preparations.
I'm just gonna find a seat somewhere and watch them.
Okay.
I would like Sebastian to go over to town with an idea of making money.
Right. Back to you guys accordingly, whatnot. What do you guys say?
You go do your money. I'm gonna go spend some time with my dragon. I almost lost him, so.
Were the kids found? Were my kids found?
Oh yeah, that's right. We forgot about the kids.
Kids? You have kids?
Yeah, two of them.
And why are they missing?
We don't know, but
They're not
stay
exactly
tuned.
missing. They were just at the time.
As far as you can tell, the means of the butler does step forward. Sir, the means of your children are, they seem to be actually participating in regards of essentially the carnival that's going on. I fear they probably are looking at this
Well,
as an opportunity for pickpocketing.
Kaz, I swear to God, if
We're
one of your
going
kids
fine,
try to pickpocket me, I'm gonna hit him. I'm sorry.
Don't you dare touch the kids.
But if they steal my stuff,
Don't you
I'm
dare
going
touch
to-
the
Luckily for you,
kids.
you don't know.
okay, if they try to steal my stuff while I'm doing my thing, can I at least like hit them, take it back, and then go tell you that they did it?
Hit
Just so
the
I can get my
kids.
shit back,
What's
please.
wrong with you? Don't hit the kids. Gee, they're kids.
I'm asking him if I'm able to because
You're already trying to scam people.
He's got a point, you know.
So consider the challenge. You have to avoid being scammed while scamming.
yes, exactly. That's the entire point. I'm scam. No, well, it's not scamming. It's for people to see a cool illusion. It's not scamming because they paid.
That's exactly what a scam is. Anyway,
Yes.
They paid for.
They
paid for
and you
something
could
they're gonna
easily
get
see
away
them steal money.
with.
Say
Listen,
that again.
They paid to see something, so they saw something.
Sure.
That's not a scam. That's
Um,
business.
I think House is having connection issues here.
Yeah, guys, if you can hear us, you're having connection issues.
I can hear you.
Can you hear that we said that you have connection issue going on?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, as long as you can hear us, whatnot.
Check this. Yeah, I can hear you. The only one I couldn't hear was
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Jinx. Can you hear me now
Yeah.
Okay, it was just a
Alright.
momentariness. Yeah, it sounds like you're having a little internet issue there, bud. Just a little one. Any event.
Anyways, I figure this provides a good channel, a good challenge for you because if you manage to catch them stealing it, well, then they had to return the money. If not, well, then it'd be the same as you not seeing a pickpocket.
Yes, that is how sight works. Okay, Kyle, do you want to go help me set up and maybe see your kids or whatever? Probably hang around there.
I plan to see them.
So is it a yes or no?
I have other matters to attend to first.
Alrighty. I'll see y'all later. And then he leaves the manor to go to town.
Okay. As you do open up to the door, whatnot, you can see what looks like two children. Look like half elves. One that you can clearly tell is a boy in girl clothes, and the other a girl in boy clothes.
Hey, Kaz. The kids are here.
I didn't think it'd be that easy to tell.
I
He
think
just
it's
took a gamble.
some clothes swapping stuff. I don't know.
John,
Yes.
I didn't think it'd be that easy to tell.
I didn't think so either.
Oh, did he just pass his perception or something?
No, he just opened up the door and they happened to be right there because I had planned on them coming in.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but I meant being able to tell them as they are.
Oh, I just made the description that they're both half elves. I don't think you stated
Yeah,
in regards of what you are.
Yeah, but I'm saying you revealed which is the male and which is the female.
Yes, male and female, but they switched clothes. But
Yeah,
you
he would
said
be
you
able to
had
tell
two
that.
kids. You said you had two kids,
Ah.
so I assumed, hey, these are your kids, probably.
Between him being a bard and him being a rogue? Yeah.
Yes, they're cross-dressing.
Ah, great. All right, come in, kids. Kids, I need to go.
Ah, okay. They'll pretty much let you through, whatnot.
I'm gonna check my pockets.
Okay.
Those are your kids.
All right.
Yep.
Checking your pockets,
Or
whatnot.
Arzel.
Mhm.
Or Arzel, if you have seen the anime Overlord, imagine the twin elves.
Yep, I was told that a couple sessions ago, actually.
It was means of conversation for ideas, whatnot, of understanding.
Yeah.
As far as you looking for the means of through your pockets, whatnot, you do find your purse to be lighter than normal.
Cause your kids stole my money.
Oh, and you have a way to prove it?
Yes, my thing feels lighter, obviously, and it's not in the rest of my pockets, and it was in my purse, and it's not there anymore.
And you probably went shopping and you forgot about it.
No, I counted exactly how much I had this morning. After I went shopping, I knew how much money I had.
Telepathic bond with the kids.
Okay.
Did you guys steal it?
Your mage would say no. Your beastmaster would say maybe.
I had 115 gold coins. I now have, and he counts, 111. Where's the 4 gold coins?
I think 4 gold
So,
coins
I'll
would
tell
make
him. There's going to be a bit of a game with him. If he catches you, or is able to easily suspect that you stole the coins, you must hand them back. If you're able to steal them without his knowledge, then you can have them.
Okay, and that's telepathically, to which your response be from your mage because of development. What if we don't get essentially caught? Like a game of tag, per se.
If you don't. Well, unfortunately, he's going to be a bit too busy for the game of tag. Otherwise, I would say yes.
Hello? Can I have my money back, please? No.
So for now, hand him
That
his
whole
5
person.
coins back.
Oh wait, he's giving me my money back? Okay.
To which the...
You don't know this.
Yeah, you don't know this. To which the kid goes, I got an idea. How
Oh.
about this? And he speaks out, word, not in telepathic. I will give you, as far as you can see him pulling out the means of his hand, and between his fingers, you see 4 gold coins. I'll give you back your money if you can catch me.
Hold person.
Okay.
I'm not going to intervene.
Alright. Alright, what's your DC?
DC is 17.
All right.
Come on, please
And
don't make
because
me
of him being a Beastmaster, that is going to be a case of wow,
Oh god damn it.
18 in total.
No. Okay. Okay. As I cast hold person.
One moment.
Can I? Okay. Sorry.
You do see him as he does turn off to the side to look at his sibling, or the sibling, to which she will place a means of a sigil. And from what you can tell, he disappears.
Oh, you fucking bastards. Cause I swear to God, if that bastard doesn't give me money, I'm gonna kill him.
The door opens wide, and you hear him say, "Catch me if you can!"
You're the
fuck
one
this,
who
I'm no-
decided to initiate in the game with him. You just about had your money back.
Fuck this, I'm gonna go make more. I'm gonna go make my money back. See you assholes later.
Oh man, I need popcorn for that time. I love those kids. I just met them, but I love them.
The kids are fun, but I swear to God, if they try to pickpocket me again, Kaz.
Hey, as I told them, from this point on, since you'll have a stand, the game of tag won't apply. However, I did tell-
Leave the game. I just want my money back.
It's
I
four
did
gold,
tell
you'll
them.
survive.
I did tell them, if you catch them, in the act, or can see them in the act of, they must give you the coins back. If not, then they keep it.
But I
Considered an
caught them in
exercise
the
for both
act.
of you.
I literally felt my purse, and it was 4 coins later, and I saw him with 4 coins. Can I?
Yes, and I just about had it back until you decided to engage in the game of tag with
I
him.
didn't. He said, "Catch me if you can," and I used hold person, and it didn't work. He's the one who started
Yes,
it.
I was initiating.
How is? I didn't have a say in it. How is that initiating?
Because you took an action.
It does take an action to cast a spell.
But fuck
If
this.
you will
Fuck
just
you,
set
I'm
height.
leaving. He leaves.
Oh,
Kaz
some people are so
chuckles.
salty.
Do that shit again, Kaz. I swear to God. Okay, he actually leaves this time.
Okay.
Off to the town. Hold on, wait. Actually, can I make any checks to see if the invisible kid is around me or around me anywhere before I leave?
You could try.
Would that be perception?
Yeah.
And he's right next to you, stealing more from your pockets.
Oh no. That is a 17. So
17. As far as that you can see whatnot, it is a case of you don't see anything except for all of a sudden the gate opens with no one there.
Nah, motherfucker. And he takes out. He's gonna take out his He's gonna find a stick on the ground and like pick it up. I'm not taking out my sword because I don't want to hurt you. But if you come close to me, I will hit you on the head.
And all I can see is a means to where as you pick up the stick, you run off, darting at full velocity, whatnot, leaving nothing but a dust trail. Which way do you go, left or right?
What do you mean left? I'm going towards the town.
That would be a left.
All right then.
You are going on a street with many buildings, so.
Okay. Where is the whole carnival thing set up? I can't speak. Is it in the town square? Or...
Yeah, it's in the town square.
All right. Is there any like nearby like wooden planks around me that I can make a little stand out of?
I would say so.
All right. I'm gonna find a little small empty area and make a little like stand tent thing.
It's a tight space, but only because there's so many other vendors, whatnot. But yeah, you're able to make one.
Perfect. All I need is a small little space for cards.
Right.
I'm gonna put out I'm gonna take out a little can from my little like mug from my backpack, put it on the table, write tips on it,
Okay.
or like money or payment or whatever. Put it on the table, right on the. It's gonna be like those like little small little lemonade stands people
Yeah, yeah.
kids used to make. On the top board thing, he's gonna write illusion. What should I write? Oh wait, cards and
One
illusions.
silver piece.
Cards and illusions. Five gold a card.
Okay.
Damn, you being expensive.
It's the same thing that, like I did I think maybe 6 maybe 10
Oh,
the
oh,
first
oh,
time.
oh.
So,
Oh.
I got something for you.
ooh.
For who?
For Sebastian.
Oh, well, he's currently in town right now, and you're back
Well,
at the manor.
I'm gonna be heading there.
Okay.
So just so you know what it is, when I
Mhm.
get to town, I'm gonna be handing him a card and tell him not to look at it, and have it as one of the random cards for choice in his thing.
I see what you're gonna do. All right. Meanwhile,
Ah.
And it's
beforehand,
gonna be one of those cards.
right? Meanwhile, beforehand, as he had essentially left and darted down the street, whatnot, you can see the door as it shuts on its own. To which appears is the means of your Beastmaster, with shrugging his shoulder. Easy peasy.
Don't pick on him too hard. He's not that bright.
Clearly. But he did catch me in the means of the act, so I will give him back his gold coins when he's not looking.
Very well.
Meanwhile, there's a means of an event going on for a puppeteer has come to this place.
Oh,
Yep, they're putting on a means of a show, and we helped them out, so we get to sit in for free. He's even taught
well,
brother here how to use the spell puppeteer.
well, I hope you do have fun.
Oh yes, we will. To which you do see the kids as they dart off for the means of the upstairs. And you can hear off into the distance from the door in itself a knocking.
Which door?
Front door.
Goes to the front door.
Alright. As you opening up the door, you don't see anyone.
Look down.
Looking down, you don't see anyone either. To which, for you, Arzel, you hear a voice in your head. Arzel?
Wait, is it my dragon?
Yes?
What's up? Wait, where are you?
I am at the front door with your friend. To which, for you, Kaz,
Can I sense anything?
he makes himself known. To which you can visibly see him, butt naked.
Oh, my lord.
What have
He's
I
a
As-
dragon, though, ain't he?
As a dragonborn.
Oh, could we get some clothes here, please?
I'm pretty sure we have some spare clothes here.
And I am looking away because I do not want to look at that.
You were fine
But
with
it's
my
yours.
scales before. What's wrong with my scales
Yes.
now?
It's not the same thing. It's not your scales the problem.
What?
Your scales are fine. It's, yeah.
You're a nude human now.
Well, dragonborn, but yes.
This is... I guess I've forgotten quite a bit. I don't know if this was part of the tribe or not. In any
I
event.
don't know. But you need some clothes.
Kaz, do you hand him some clothes, or do you have one of the maids or butler do it? or other servants?
As soon as it was asked, I had sent one of the maids to get a pair of
Okay.
clothes.
A little bit of time goes by, about like maybe at most a half hour. He's fully dressed now.
Alright,
And as
so
far as you can see, because, well, the only available clothes really was um, Stone Tiger's clothing, and it doesn't really fit him all that well.
okay, we're gonna have to go on a shopping spree.
Well, I mean, if he's smaller, I have spare clothes here.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you did or not. But from what you could tell, he's kind of in between size.
So Stone Tiger would be too big, and
Too
yours
big.
would be too small.
Yeah,
So like my size.
I would imagine so. He is a dragonborn. He's kind of on the small scale among others, but he's still like Kohan size.
I guess we can just put some Stone Tiger clothes on there, and actually, buy actual fitting clothes at the festival.
Hmm. Okay. You can't see him as he is trying to hold up his pants.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Just gonna have to deal with it for now. So, what happened?
I was playing around, and as I was also meditating a bit, I recalled some memories and additionally made a discovery of additional abilities.
Oh,
Um, don't know exactly where they're coming from, but still learning, still trying to figure it out. But I can go between Dragonborn and Dragon now. I tried mimicking you, but I can't do that.
I mean, this form is fine. It suits you well. Um, no, it's just a matter of you being able to, adjust to your new powers. But hey, we got plenty of time ahead of us,
Right.
and it's gonna make traveling so much easier.
Mm-hmm. Also, I never really had to. Well, I never really understood hunger, but I feel hunger.
Oh, right, sure. We'll get you some food right away.
Oh, also, with the whole food thing, I think there's still some left over, even though I'm not there, just like off character.
Okay.
When I made the whole food thing, I don't think anyone ate.
I'm not
Uh,
sure.
Probably.
I think because I had extra loaves, I think there's still some sweet rolls there. So
I mean, I'm probably just gonna, grab him and go to the kitchen and, try to get something for him. But yeah.
So, for the PM here,
Yes.
um, in between the time of the carnival and well, in between waiting for the carnival to be all set up and whatnot, I'm gonna go deal with my, well, for the word for this currently, betrothed.
Okay.
Oh, you're. Yeah, her.
As she should be here.
Mm-hmm. To which you do hear off into the distance, whatnot, what sounds like stomping of feet. Additionally, the door slams wide open.
Oh boy.
To which, for you
There's
guys, you
something
can
up
see
ahead
her.
to fix.
To which she looks at you and goes, "You know how long I've been waiting in that room? Because I know you've been home practically all day. And now?"
Okay, you deal with your wife. I'm out. Bye.
Anything else on your end?
Nope,
Mhm.
that's just gonna be the main time until the carnival's set up,
Okay.
and until I hand him the card.
All right. And as far as you can tell, for you, Arzel, as you are leaving whatnot, it sounds like there's bickering going on.
Oh boy. Am I glad I'm single?
It's like the it's like the parents from Charlie Brown. Wah wah wah.
But way more aggressive.
Exactly. Wah.
A
All
lot more
right.
physical too.
Wah. Excuse me.
We don't need
Abuse.
details. Carry on.
Fade in black.
Yep. Screen fade to black. Screen fade to black. Let's move on.
Hey.
All right. Oops. They wet my die. All right. All of you should be here accordingly. I feel like I'm missing one. Not too sure. All right. So with this in mind, whatnot, you guys are at the square. There's plenty of means of decorations going about and means of vendors.
And I'm going to try to find some clothes for my dragon.
Mm-hmm.
That's a sentence I would can I speak? Okay. That's a sentence I would never think of hearing. I need to go find some clothes for my dragon.
Dragon that is now a dragonborn. Okay, okay.
Yes, but just imagine you're just muttering, "Hey, I need clothes for a dragon." What?
No,
Dragon.
I mean he'd be right next to me. He's like, yeah, I need clothes that actually fit him. You know?
Yeah, it's like outside is looking like a set, like a full-on dragon.
As far as you can tell from the means of his clothes, whatnot, they are pretty baggy for his size, and they are very fine clothes.
Yeah, I can imagine they're very fancy. Even
And-
though it's Stone Tiger stuff.
Yeah, as far as you can tell for your taste in fashion, that does not suit him.
Most likely not. No. So yeah, gonna try to find some actually fitting clothes.
Okay. As far as you can tell, there's means of the tailor here, the female tailor, to which she says has some means of clothes. Some of them in means of costumes with masks, and others with the means of what seems to be of wares of fine clothes and travelers' clothes.
I mean, for now, I think I can. I'm gonna have to check my pennies on that. Let's see. Probably grab him some. Well, he's gonna need a costume for the ball if he does come with us.
Right. And for you, Kohan, you can see Arzel into the distance.
It's more that since I'm not proficient with insight, I can tell there's a deep concern with her face because of money.
Right? It has reoccurred a couple of times.
I will speak up enough for her to hear me of. There seemed to be a problem as I'm sitting there.
On a barrel. Probably drinking.
Yep.
A problem? Maybe. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll probably have enough money to buy him some clothes, but I'm not buying anything more for a bit. After that, not until we get paid for something.
You need help.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want to impose, but if you're, offering, I'd be stupid to say no.
To which you can see the dragon as it does look at you and go, oh, right. Sorry for bumping into you. On my way in, I kind of got bumped in by somebody, to which made me bump into him. I didn't get a chance to apologize for that.
Oh,
If something felt a little lighter, there might have been a problem.
Right? I mean, I think.
he means
Is that normal?
If you stole from him, there would be a problem.
Oh, yeah. We don't want that.
No, we don't want that. But yeah,
Let's go find something.
yeah.
Okay. Alright, as far as you can tell, you going from a particular tailor? Because you know of a few, yeah. 3 particulars. Kohan.
Yeah.
Which one would you like to go towards? The one that's essentially right in front of you, which is the female tailor, or the other 2?
The female one.
Okay, you're right there. To which she looks at you and goes, so, what would you like to buy?
Some clothes for my friend here. Just, I'd say some, clothes that would fit into, like, a costume for a ball type of thing. And another set
I
of
gotta
clothes.
hold up my hand.
Yeah?
Her lover needs some good traveling clothes.
Excuse me.
And a nice costume.
He's not my, okay.
Just go
Yeah.
with it.
I mean,
You
he's
can see him
big,
as
so-
he is averting his gaze.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything because, yeah.
To which the tailor would tell you, it's like, for means of particulars, I can, I mean, you both, all 3 of you look like the traveling sorts, so I can find something in regards of that. Additionally, when it comes to the means of, as you mentioned, a ball, I'm guessing the capital of Zamor is where you're heading?
Yep.
Understood. I could definitely have a means of custom ready and fit for him. It just requires some means of measurements. To which you can see your measuring stick as it goes whoosh.
Right, sure. He's not used to being, near others, so yeah, he might be a bit, uneasy being, if you see what I mean.
He seems a bit frisky.
Thank you, that's the word I was looking for.
A bit quirky.
What?
A bit quirky.
I'm not sure what that word means, but sure.
Barely even know the dude, and he's already touching me up.
What?
Oh my word. Alright. She would tell him to, please, come inside. We'll do some measurements and then we'll get you ready and set. As for the money, I'll give you the bill afterwards, once we find suitable clothes for him. So would you like that travel or just fine? Or maybe a mixture of both?
I need a set of both, yes.
A set of both. Okay, will do. A little bit of time goes by as he does come out with a rather fine set of traveler's clothes. And as far as you can tell with the means of his clothing and whatnot, it does actually suit him quite well.
Oh. That's,
Complementing
Nice.
his scales as well.
I mean, yeah, you look fantastic.
To which you can see him as he's rubbing the back of his head, averting his gaze and going, thank you?
So, is she done,
I have still yet to do the means of final measurements, and that's just more for the means of waist, and just more so on the pants. He's like, please come this way.
Gotcha.
As for the means of money, that's going to probably most likely cost you a good, well,
Just holding my hand, kind of wave it around.
alrighty. Alright. With that in mind, bu-bu-bu-bum. Alright. From into the distance, after a little bit, you can all of a sudden hear your Dragonborn just burst out. Ah! No! Stop it! No, please! Stop it! No! Stop it!
Wait, what's going on?
That tickles! It's like, I'm sorry, but I'd like to get the measurements down to the last inch. Now stay still. After a little bit, he does come out, and he is in his clothes. To which she comes out. It's like, that'll be 35 gold in total.
Costume there too.
Included. It will just take me a few days to get it ready.
What about for her?
I mean, for me,
Oh, you're gonna need one too.
I have some.
Is it how you say
Well,
capital worthy?
Or
I-
better yet, is it complimentary towards him?
I guess not because, alright, I guess I have no choice in this matter, do I?
No.
Okay. I guess I'll go in for measurement then.
Alright.
You two are one. Might as well dress like it.
Yeah. We're literally entertained. Alright.
Alright.
Let's get this over with.
Alright. With the means whatnot, she would tell you that you are going to need to strip accordingly so that way she can measure your wrists, your ankles, your waist, your thighs, and of course your neck. And of course the means of bust.
Yeah,
And so it said this is another female.
Yeah, it's not in mine, but I need to keep, the artifact close to me.
Right?
So yeah, I would do so while saying that I need to keep this on me at all times.
She's like, and what's that you got there?
Something important. I just can't leave it. Yeah. Please don't cry. I don't exactly know how to explain this. I still don't exactly understand it myself.
And this thing is kind of bulky.
Yeah.
Kinda get close to that curtain. There is one good place of hiding it.
Wait, what? Oh, what'd you say?
There's a good place of hiding it.
Depending on how big it is.
Come on, no.
Oh, it would look fantastic. This is why the whole time he's looking at his gloves and slowly shining his fingertips and his gauntlet.
It's like,
You-
Lord, no.
To fit a good couple, could be expecting something.
Uh-huh.
It's like, I know of a particular one that probably would have a means of that. Hold on. I do have something here. If you don't mind paying a little extra for it, whatnot. I've been doing some tinkering with some other accessories, to which, as far as you can tell, is a means of a silvery necklace.
Well, I'm not the one who pays bills, so as long as he says it's fine.
To which she would peek her head out, and it's only her head. Are you okay with the matter? To pay the bill on this?
Am I still waiting for that armor?
Yes. It's almost
Then
done, though.
so far, that will be fine.
Okay. You do see her as she goes back, and to which, as far as you can tell, she asks you, hold up the orb.
Alright.
To which she'll take the necklace that is essentially severed and lay it on top of your orb. And you can see where the silvery necklace looks like the orb is absorbing it. To which, as far as you can tell, it starts to shrink to a
Wait.
size of a bead.
Wait, the orb shrank?
Yes.
Huh.
And to which she does let go, and as you can see, the means of the two ends are swinging, to which they lock in place together for a whole necklace piece.
Oh, that's extremely convenient.
It's like, yeah, been trying to dabble here and there with it, whatnot. Not really so much into accessories per se. Trying to get into it, but my talent is with clothes.
Still, this is pretty impressive.
Thank you. But you should be able to wear that as means of a necklace. Now, if you want the means of a, as your friend is putting it, a ring, you could see a blacksmith for that. I recommend the one that is in Windmill Village. He's called Greymane, a wonderful guy and a wonderful rune maker.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Of course. But now you have yourself a means of a necklace version. So be sure to write that in your notes.
Yep.
And with the means after the measurements and whatnot for the means of your costume, all right, she comes out and be like, all right, that will be a grand total of 75 gold pieces. And that's
What's
also
platinum comparison to gold?
it would be 7 platinum pieces with 5 gold.
I'll give her 8.
Okay. Compliments. I will gladly appreciate it.
Yeah, I thank you a lot, Mohan. Like, yeah, I really owe you here.
No worries. Now, just so that way you are aware, that is not a powerful enchantment.
You mean the necklace? All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So you expect it would last for how long?
Oh, it'll last for indefinite until somebody, dispels magic or an anti-magic field.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? Or should we call it here, seeing as how it's 10:09?
For everybody.
Could call it here.
What are you guys thinking?
Really good idea, because it's 10.
Mm-hmm. Arzal? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Sebastian?
Yeah, they say we can call here.
Okay. Then so be it. In 2 weeks we shall try again.
We might actually see that ball eventually.
Right?
Broadcast over.
I just gotta give it a minute, whatnot, because it likes to end a little early. And where's my clock? There it is. Yeah, just give it about 30 more seconds. But yeah, I think that was definitely a nice session. Got a nice little mixture going on.
Yep. Wait, am I?
So how you liking the twins?
I love them.
Fuck you.
I love